Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Farisa Natasha, want to present about introduction of impact of information technology to audit. Information technology plays an important role in modern business operation with most financial transactions now processed electronically. As a result, auditing has shifted from traditional manual methods to technology-based approach. In the past, auditors rely heavily on physical documents such as invoice, receipt, and ledger. Today, these records are mostly stored in computerized accounting systems, which change the way auditors plan and perform their audit work. Auditors must adapt to new tools, system, and information technology related risks, as information technology significantly affects audit procedure, audit evidence, and overall audit quality. For example, instead of checking documents manually, auditors now rely on system-generated reports and electronic audit evidence. This change requires auditors to understand how accounting systems operate and how financial data is processed. Auditors need to know how transactions are recorded, how internal controls are embedded in the system, and how weaknesses in information technology controls may lead to error and fraud. Therefore, information technology knowledge has become essential for auditors to ensure that audits are conducted effectively and that audit quality is maintained in a computerized environment.
Hi, my name is Farah Adni and I will explain about explanation and arguments on impact of information technology to audit. Our first issue is about data accuracy and reliability risks. Information technology allows auditors to process and analyze large amounts of financial and non-financial data much faster compared to traditional manual methods. However, mistakes in system setup, outdated information, or technical glitches can result in inaccurate data, which could mislead audit findings. So the argument here is auditors need to check the data carefully, understand how the system produces its results, and keep their information technology knowledge up to date to ensure audits remain reliable and accurate. Next, our second issue is about reduced human judgment due to automation. Automation and modern audit software helps auditors to identify patterns and unusual transactions more efficiently, saving time and improving accuracy. But relying too much on these tools can reduce critical thinking, as auditors may trust the system outputs without questioning or evaluating unusual findings or possible fraud. So our argument here is to maintain high quality audits, auditors need to balance technology with their own judgment, experience, and analytical skills to properly assess risk and make informed decisions.
Next, I will explain the impact of information technology on auditing in terms of cybersecurity and data privacy. As auditing increasingly relies on digital systems, the risk of hacking, data breaches, and unauthorized access to financial information becomes higher. Auditors work with sensitive client data, and work cybersecurity controls may allow this information to be stolen or manipulated. Therefore, auditors must evaluate whether the client's IT system have strong security measures, such as access control and data protection. Assessing cybersecurity is now an important part of the audit process to prevent legal issues, financial losses, and reputational damage for both the client and the audit firm. Last but not least, the impact of IT on auditing is real-time or continuous auditing. With modern IT system, auditor can monitor transaction and financial data throughout the year instead of waiting until year-end. This allows error, irregularities, or unusual transaction to be detected through automated alerts and real-time dashboard. However, continuous auditing also means auditor must respond faster and manage frequent updates. Therefore, while real-time auditing improves audit efficiency and accuracy, auditor must adapt by developing updated skills and being prepared to work in a more dynamic environment.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurafika binti Muhammad Nazri, student ID 2023-288-066. For this topic, we will discuss data accuracy, reliability, and reduce human judgment due to automation. Information technology allows auditors to process and analyze large volume of financial and non-financial data much faster compared to manual methods. This improves audit efficiency and helps auditors identify unusual transactions more effectively. However, problems such as system setup errors, outdated data, or technical glitch can result in inaccurate information. If auditors rely on incorrect data, audit findings may be misleading. In addition, excessive reliance on automated audit tools may reduce auditors' critical thinking. Auditors might trust system output without questioning potential errors or fraud. Therefore, although technology improves efficiency, auditors must still apply professional judgment, understand how systems work, and maintain professional skepticism to ensure reliable and high-quality audit. This subtopic focuses on cybersecurity, data privacy, and real-time or continuous auditing. The increased use of IT in auditing exposes financial information to cyber risks such as hacking and unauthorized access. If cybersecurity controls are weak, sensitive data may be manipulated or lost. Therefore, auditors must evaluate whether the client's cybersecurity controls are strong enough to protect audit data. At the same time, IT enables real-time and continuous auditing. Auditors can monitor client data throughout the year using automated alerts and dashboards instead of waiting until year-end. This allows errors and irregularities to be detected earlier. However, continuous auditing requires auditors to respond faster and analyze data more frequently. As a result, auditors must upgrade their skill and be prepared to handle dynamic, real-time information to maintain audit accuracy and reliability. Thank you.
In conclusion, the rapid evolution of the digital environment requires a fundamental shift in the auditing profession. While IT significantly enhanced audit efficiency and accuracy, it also introduced risks such as data reliability issues, skill gap over-reliance on automation, and cybersecurity threats. Therefore, to ensure technology remains as an asset rather than a risk, audit firms and professional bodies must implement strategic measures to manage their challenges effectively. Also, to adopt risks related to data accuracy and reliability, auditors should adopt a dual approach that combines mandatory IT training with a strategic use of IT specialists. While IT enables efficient analysis of large volume of data, system error, outdated information, or technical glitches can lead to inaccurate results. Continuous professional development such as CISA certification help auditors maintain up-to-date IT knowledge, while IT specialists can perform details of testing, system control, and validate critical data. Together, these measures ensure the integrity of digital evidence and enhance the reliability and accuracy of the audit. To address the risk of reduced human judgment due to automation, auditors should adopt a skepticism-focused interpretation framework supported by procedural controls such as contextual review checklists. While audit software improve efficiency and accuracy, over-reliance can weaken critical thinking and cause auditors to accept system output without proper evaluation. Training should therefore focus on critically interpreting automated findings as evidence that must be questioned. Checklists also guide auditors to consider non-technical factors like management incentive. Together, these measures ensure human expertise remain the final authority, safeguarding audit quality and reliability. Next, I recommend that auditors stretching the evaluation of client cybersecurity control to protect financial data from cyber threat. As audit increasingly rely on IT systems, weak control can expose data to unauthorized access, manipulation, or loss. Auditors should assess the effectiveness of key controls such as access restriction, encryption, and system monitoring. For example, they can review user access right and test password, policy, and multi-factor authentication to ensure only authorized personnel can access accounting system. This measure reduces the risk of data breaches, enhance audit reliability, and help prevent legal and reputational consequences. Other than that, I recommend that auditors implement real-time or continuous auditing using IT tools to improve monitoring, accuracy, and yearly detection of irregularities. Modern IT systems allow auditors to review client data continuously rather than only at year-end, while dashboard and automated alert help identify error or unusual transaction promptly. For example, auditors can monitor key account balance, use alert for suspicious activity, and apply data analytics to detect irregular patterns. This approach enhances audit accuracy, reduces the risk of financial misstatement, and requires auditors to maintain up-to-date skills to manage real-time information effectively.